Good afternoon, friends. Today I am at the Drone Festival. This was inaugurated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji yesterday. So we have this young chap, Devesh. He's from Bangalore, and his team of people who are flying the drone, and they're asking the students here, the ladies, the girls, the boys. Even I've experimented to flying a drone,
Yes.
and I possibly would qualify very soon.
True.
So over to Devesh.
Yes.
When did you start this venture, and what was the idea behind this?
Okay. FlyCamp started 3 years ago, and the idea was to be able to upskill the youth in the field of drones, as we need to be able to get the youngsters and train them for the industry, which is extremely important. So we decided to start like a training organization, which would be split up in 3 ways, wherein the first one is the basics, where we teach students from the 5th grade to the 8th grade, just how does a drone fly, some basic fundamentals. They assemble one of our beginner drone, which takes less than 2 hours to build and extremely simple to fly, the one that you just did.
Yes.
And then comes the intermediate one, wherein 9th to 12th students get access to a different drone where we deep dive into the fundamentals of the propulsion system, from how a propeller is related to the motor, to the speed controller and the battery. So being able to understand the architecture of this entire drone and the maths that is involved, that has been taken care of in the second intermediate.
Right.
Then in engineering, we are setting up drone labs across the nation, where we are able to train the students on industry grade equipments. So this helps us. So the requirements of the industry has been taken into consideration, and we train the students on those requirements. So the point is so that once the student graduates, he's able to go as an intern to those drone firms, or even possibly get a job, or the best would be start his own firm, right? So we are trying to train the entire youth on drones
Across the country. Great.
And the vision of FlyCamp is to harness the drone engineers for the future.
Great.
Yes.
I just want to recall, like this 26th January, the Republic Day parade,
Yes.
we had 1,000 drones flying in
Yes.
the air, and they were making certain symbols.
Yes.
It was Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav,
Yes.
the 75th year. So those drones were, what drones were those? And what was the technology exactly?
Got it. So that was made by a company called Bot Lab Dynamics, who's been
IITs.
IIT Delhi. It's been incubated there, and the concept that was used was a drone swarm. So swarm is basically a number of smaller drones. They use smaller drones, which is all controlled through one particular system. So
That's what they wanted to
Yes.
understand.
So you can place every drone very specifically in the different locations, and each drone has a light, LED, that can be controlled. So the first thing is to place the drones in a particular manner, and then change the color of the lights in every drone to create that particular image.
Is the flight movement would then...
Yes.
Right.
So
Perfect.
the movement as well as the lighting is being taken care by one computer, and that is an extremely powerful system architecture that can be used from surveillance to drones to deliveries. The future is swarm. If there are 1,000 drones in the sky, there will not be 1,000 drone pilots. So it might be 100 drone pilots taking care of these 1,000 drones.
Perfect.
They'll be operating and overlooking these operations.
Great. So now this venture,
Yes.
you have started in Bangalore, and you want to take it across the country.
Yes.
So I just wanted to know, the economics,
Understood.
Yeah. So it means how much do you charge if somebody was to do this venture, say in Delhi or in Mumbai or
Got it.
anywhere else?
So we are right now completely based in Bangalore, as I mentioned earlier, and we have been getting a lot of queries regarding how to scale this. So we are figuring out like a franchise-based business model. But the one thing that we are making sure is that the quality of the education that we impart, and that's the syllabus has been standardized. From the presentations that we provide, to the videos that the students will get, to the guidebook that the students will get, and the content that will be given to the trainers, because the trainers will have to be taught the way that we would like them to teach the students.
So how many people you've trained as of now?
So through a variety of collaborations and partners, I would say we are under 2,000 students who we have trained practically with hands-on as well as online. So during COVID, we got onto the online platform, and that gave us like a bigger scale. Like we did almost 13 states or 28 cities during COVID. So we had an open session, and we got like a lot of registrations coming all over the country. So calculating all of that, we have done around 1,500 to 2,000.
The last question is, did our Prime Minister also come here and fly yesterday?
I wish he did, and
Because on television we were watching, so I didn't know where he did.
Hoping to make him fly one day. Yes, he did attempt it outside. There was a demonstration outside.
So I was thinking
but
that
yes,
it's especially good for him. You know?
No.
So wish you all the best.
Thank you so
your
much.
team, Fly Camp.
Yes.
Right? This is Sanjay Agrawal signing off. Thanks. You look in the camera. You can take. Yeah. Thank you.